Hello, everyone. So, I just wanted to get on here and talk about relationships and what I've gone through being in a relationship. And I want to definitely say that it gets harder. It gets harder because you have to get to know that person as y'all continue to grow. You're never going to be that same person that you were in the beginning. It's going to take continuous getting to know each other, continuous dating, continuous confirmation and trust and honesty and love and respect for each other. But love is not going to be the only thing that helps you get to the next step of a relationship. So just because you love someone don't mean that you have to be with that person. It takes more than just that. You have to get to know the new person that you're with, because he's not going to be that same person. He might love you the same. He might treat you the same, but he's not the same, if you understand what I'm saying. Because he's going to continue to grow and evolve, and he's going to continue to learn new things outside of home. So he's going to have a different life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go to work and you learn something daily and you have a routine. That is a different part of you. That is something that, when they say, like, leave your work at home, that is a whole nother life. So you don't know who the man is at work and compared to who the man is at home. So you have to get to a common ground and meet him in the middle of who he is when he's at work and when he's at home. So that nothing new, you know, that anger and the frustration of work doesn't catch you off guard. It doesn't bottle up and later on explode on you. You already have those conversations and you're already, communicating. And what I've just learned in my 3 years of marriage, but 12 years of being in a relationship with my husband, is communication is so very much important. It's so important, and I think we take it for granted, the fact that we can just have a conversation and speak freely of what we want to say and just let everything come out, no matter if it hurts for that moment. But we come to an understanding that instead of arguing about the situation, let's talk it out, let's have this conversation so that later on we don't have this argument. We already know where we're at in this predicament, in this situation. Okay, we've had this conversation. I don't want you to sit around and have this thought or some just ticking, in your head, and so it's constantly building up to later on you want to explode on me, and then we don't get the situation or problem resolved. You know what I'm saying? So I would much rather, we sit every other day or once a week or whatever the case. We make time to have these conversations where whatever I did that is bothering you, or whatever you want to change in a relationship that is bothering you, or wherever you want to be at later on that is bothering you because we're not there now, but we're gonna make this plan to get there later on together. Like, that is the conversations that are needed. Those are that is communication that is needed in relationships and in a marriage. And I'm gonna say this: transitioning from a relationship and going into a marriage is totally and completely different. When you're in a relationship, it's all butterflies and rainbows. It's fresh love, it's new love, it's lust, and you're working your way to be the wife, and you're working your way to be the husband. So you're giving your all, and you know things wear off, things get to where they're not as important, or you don't think they're as important, and you don't notice until it's too late. And that's why a lot of people decide, well, I want to get divorced because it's not the person I married. Well, of course it's not the person you married, because he's grown and evolved. Like I said, you have to take the time out to get to know this person, because if you don't, they're going to go out, they're going to start dating somebody else. It is not weird or, you know a bad thing to continue to date while you're married. Continue to get to know each other while you're married. Continue to build your relationship while you're married. I learn something different every time I speak to my husband. Continue to build that friendship, that bond that put you together in the first place. And don't allow anyone to, you know, put anything in your head to make you sway your decisions of being married or being in a relationship. Like, that should be your decision. That should be what you want to do. If your heart and mind and spirit is all entwined, and you've talked to God, and and you're all in, like, that's what you feel like you have to be, is in that relationship, then stay in your relationship, work on it, build it up, and get it to where it's a healthy relationship. Don't don't waste your time in a relationship if you know that it's not doing. If you put everything you could into a relationship, if you try everything you can try, if you give it everything that you could give in a relationship, and it's not doing anything, it's not going anywhere. If you This is what me and my husband, we have in common. Neither one of us has been in a situation where we've watched a healthy marriage relationship grow. My mother divorced several times. His mother, I'm not sure if she's ever been married. I'm not sure, but we don't know what it's like. We've never known what it was like to see love, um, healthy relationships, um, monogamous, a monogamous couple. I've never seen that. I've never known what it was like to not see toxicity. I never known what it was like to not see abuse. I've never known what it was like to not see those things. So when I came to my relationship, I felt like he's not giving me those things. So this is not love. I don't understand this. I don't understand what this man is giving me. And so I went into it blindsided. I went into it not open, not fully grasping what I was getting or receiving, because I didn't understand it. I went into it naive, and I felt like it was normal, and it's love if he's doing something that's toxic. It's love if he's doing all these other things, but he can come back to me. You know what I'm saying? That's love. You know what I'm saying? And that is not love. I had to realize that, and I had to call him out. I'm like, I know we're not married. This is the beginning of our relationship. Like, I know this, and it took for us to both make mistakes to say we don't know, we don't understand what love is. We love each other, but that is not what love is. Love, we don't hurt. We're not supposed to be hurting each other. We're not supposed to be making mistakes. We're not supposed to be cheating. We're not supposed to be doing any of that. That's not what love is supposed to be. And this is what we're giving each other. So we had to take that time, and we need to let all that go and work on us. We need to let all that go and build on our relationship. We need to let all that go and not put it back in our relationship again, not talk about it again, not bring it up when we get upset with each other, not tell each other what the next person did, what this person did, what that person did. Let's build our relationship up. Let's be better for each other. Let's continue to grow with each other and have some form of happiness. And if people know me and my husband, we have our little spats. We go back and forth with each other, but that's our love language. That's how we communicate. I smile. That's how we do. And it's not no hate there. It's not no anger. We know what we're doing. People around us know what we're doing. That's just how we talk. We go at it. We roast each other. We have roast sections, and we make fun of each other and tap on each other and stuff like that. Like, that's just how we communicate with each other. But at the end of the day, you know, I wouldn't trade my decision to be with him, and he wouldn't trade his decision to be with me. And we have these conversations so often. And I feel like it's important to have those conversations because you never want your significant other to ever question those things. You never want your significant other to ever have to question or wonder, well, if this didn't go this way or if that didn't go that way, would this person still choose me? Would I still be the one that this person chooses to have in their life? And I'm going to say this also, there's no time period on love. If you find somebody and you meet them and in a month you're like, oh, I love this person. I mean, it can happen. It can happen. You have to be open to things. You can't always be about yourself. You can be independent and need someone. It's other things you can need someone for besides money and material things. You can need someone to care for you. You need someone to love you. You can need someone to support you. You can need someone to help you on those rough days when you feel like you can't keep going, to keep you moving and motivated and making that next step and the next deal and the next business that you want to create or whatever. You can be independent and need someone. So all you women and men that are intimidated or feel like someone should be intimidated to love you because you're independent, it's other things. It's somebody out there that will accept you as you are and accept the fact that you don't need them, but you need them. You know what I'm saying? Find somebody that has their own as well, that don't need you for that too, but they need you. Maybe that can be how you find your relationship. Maybe that's how you can grow. But you guys, it's been a struggle. It's been rough. It really has. And I just really appreciate my husband because we have been going through a lot. We have dealt with a lot. And it's been a healing process. It's been a roller coaster, emotional roller coaster. And we have continued to move forward and push through and beat all the odds. I've been with this person all my 20s, and I want to continue to build and live my life with my husband and just continue to move forward. And I just hope and pray that all the married couples out there that are having problems, like, just comment and any questions or anything that you would like to ask or anything like that, please don't hesitate to ask me. I really appreciate the support and the love, you guys. I hope one day I can get on here and I can see 1 million views and all that stuff like that. I want to continue to be my 100% genuine, loving self. I want to continue to give you my 100% true self from start to end. And I just love the support and love being able to be myself and be free. And I don't care about any negative comments. I don't care about criticizing or anything like that, because all I can be is my genuine, authentic self. That's all I can be. And if you don't support that and you don't acknowledge that, and if you can't love me for that, then I can't ask you for anything else. That's something that you have to work on, not me. So y'all have a great and blessed day. And I hope that I was able to help somebody. And anybody that's feeling like they need a divorce, or anybody that's feeling like everything is just going so wrong and so bad, it's always something that could be worse. There's always something. So if you need to take a moment in time and you need to write down what it is that is making you feel like you need to get a divorce, and you put everything down that made you feel like you needed to be with this person enough that you married them or you had kids with them and all this other stuff. Like, put it side by side, and if one outweighs the other, then this when you know you have your decision. If you try everything that you can to keep that relationship going, that's when you know. All right, y'all have a blessed day. Have a great night. Thank you very much. Please give me feedback. Let me know um, what you would like me to put out next, what topic you would like me to go over. If you would like me to continue on this topic, um, let me know. Um, I like I will comment back. I will communicate. Just let me know. Y'all have a good one.